Well, hello, this is Rochelle and welcome to my channel. Today I'm wrapping up this By the Well for God I Am devotion, and I'm using the Creative Retreat pigment inks. They are archival, to just lay down this little cluster of flowers at the top and cluster of flowers at the bottom in like an arch, so that it has like a rounded piece to it. And I cut out some stamp masks to use so that it looks like, also that the stamps don't overlap and become just a hot mess. This is an archival ink by Creative Retreat, and so it won't move with water or liquid or anything like that. And initially I wanted to do Lindsay's technique of laying down the soft stamp color and then filling it with acrylic and then stamping with black over it. But I realized that these flowers might be a bit complicated to do with acrylic, and so I just decided that I was going to leave them white and kind of do the background more like a Megan Wells, she's Make Wells on Instagram type way. I love how she just fills in the background with acrylic paint and it just looks absolutely gorgeous. So the Illustrated Faith kit for this month of May is also, it's called Wildflower, and it also has all these beautiful flower things in, and it just looks gorgeous, and I can't wait to play with that one. But this is still the I Am kit by the Well for God, which was released in January, I believe. And we are wrapping it up today on this page in John. And so I've pretty much used all of the rest of the pages of John, where it continues with these 7 signs and the 7 places where Jesus refers to himself as I am, and then the statement that he is. And so art-wise, I'm just filling in the background color with some of this acrylic paint that I've got left on this palette from a previous entry. Actually, the one before this one is the acrylic paint just in an ombre way, and so here I'm just mixing some of this light blue or this winter blue with actually just using the winter blue and just laying down some color and some rugged edge to the edge of this motif. So what do flowers and backgrounds have to do with the verse? Nothing really. I want you to understand with me that your art or your decoration of the page is not so much about it being super relevant to the page, but really is about creating a visual image to understand a verse or a principle or a lesson or a devotion or a time with God that you spent on that page, so that you can remember that our brains work in a way that we remember images, we remember feelings, we remember sounds and things like that when we learn. So going through this passage, seeing that God is the resurrection and the life, and I also journaled on this page. At the end I kind of just added it because it does speak of some more I am statements, like I am the way, the truth and the life, and also he is the vine, and that's John 14 and through 17, which is very rich, and I want you to go read that definitely. But on this specific page it says I am the resurrection and the life. It means that he is the only way that we can survive or go through our life at all. Which, remember, we're dead in our sin. We were born dead in our sin. And so he brings resurrection life to us by who he is, not just by what he does. Laying down a tab and calling it good, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.